Nammo Phat, good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in for Monday, June 8th, 2020. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The first wonderful precept. Aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I am determined not to kill, not to let others kill, and not to condone any act of killing in the world, in my thinking, or in my way of life. Today we're reading the section Meeting the Good Friend from Ajahn Sucitto's book Kamma and the End of Kamma. Through working on our own minds, we learn that we only move past difficulties through a relationship based on factors of awakening, such as mindfulness, investigation, concentration, and equanimity. When the mind begins to appreciate the clarity and spaciousness that these factors instill, it can come to rest. Then it feels more centered in the steady spaciousness than in any states that could arise, and it attunes to the inclinations that support it. The process is like meeting an old friend. You naturally recognize and warm to each other. A balanced awareness therefore tunes in to those bright inclinations and results from every occasion when we've extended patience over impatience, when we've extended caring over indifference or negativity, when we've extended endurance over the wish to cut and run, when we've met the challenge of being present. And the powerful Kamma of renunciation attunes us to the source of all spaciousness, the intention of letting go. Skillful action that supports great heart. This is what the whole frustrating process of restraint and following a group norm helps to generate. I can feel all that, wanting to know and have and get something, but rather than believe in or follow its themes, I can attune to what's happening to the energy. That flaring, contracting, or sinking is the track of Kamma, and I really don't want to go down that track again and again. But there's the way of non-attachment and of relinquishment, where purity of awareness and purity of action support each other. That's where we meet our truest friend, in an awareness which doesn't carry the mark of self. We can trust it and give up everything else. A balanced and easeful awareness, like a good friend, also brings wisdom into the events of our lives. At times we may feel moved to express an apology or gratitude, or we undertake bright Kamma from a place of fully settled presence. At other times the response of wisdom is just to allow things to settle and feel the peacefulness or equanimity of that. Through the process of wise relationship to our specific Kamma as it manifests in our lives, personal behavior can develop and grow. And those forms of behavior, although warm, firm, clear, and spacious in general, are specific to each practitioner. All the wise beings I've known were real characters with very different personalities. Ironically, we become more authentic people through being selfless. And the simple reason for this is that we operate with enhanced potential when consciousness isn't fettering itself with the strategies of self-view. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu. 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 Thank you for joining me this morning.